Let's go! The Guggenheim is iconic. I remember watching Men in Black for the very first time. Mommy, why is Will Smith running through that giant white car park? That's not a car park, she said. That's a Guggenheim. What, are you stupid or something? Consider this my first exposure to modern architecture. I grew up in a council estate, so I can't really say I was regularly exposed to architecture as high culture. Nevertheless, the Guggenheim is a gateway of sorts. Consider it my first real reference for architectural design. So let's get into it. What is a Guggenheim? Or better yet, who is a Guggenheim? The Guggenheim Museum was commissioned by Solomon R. Guggenheim in 1943. The client wanted a new museum to house the Guggenheim collection of abstract art. Guggenheim commissioned Frank Lloyd Wright to deliver the project, and the Guggenheim Museum became his last built work. The building was completed 6 months after his death in 1959. The building was designed across a 16-year period, by which time modernism had broken into the mainstream. Post-war America had begun to embrace corporate modernism, and in many respects, the Guggenheim stands today as a late career critique of the international style by Frank Lloyd Wright. The museum was designed as a total work of art. Wright designed everything, apparently. You go in, you go around, you go up. As an object, the structure is incredible. As an art museum, maybe not so much. The Guggenheim often stands out to me as an example of what not to do as an architect. Yes, the striking curvaceous form is beautiful. Yes, the singular flow of the atrium is elegant and sophisticated. Yes, the toilets are easy to find. But have you ever tried to hang a painting on a curved surface? The fact that the museum operates more successfully as a backdrop for action scenes and chase sequences in modern Hollywood speaks to the museum's failure as a space for abstract art and more of a space for shooty bang bang. The Guggenheim doesn't really care about your art. The Guggenheim is the art, or so it seems to think. Frank Lloyd Wright designed the Guggenheim as an inverted ziggurat of sorts. Think of a temple, but flipped upside down. The Tower of Babel is a more apt reference in my opinion. I can imagine one of Frank Lloyd Wright's interns bringing a concept model to his attention and Wright proclaiming that the model should be turned upside down instead. Have you tried flipping it? The museum is constructed almost entirely of reinforced concrete. Wright wanted the material to be entirely exposed to the city, but was persuaded to paint it white instead. I would have painted it pink personally. The building is cool and iconic, but it embodies the very worst of modern day culture, and that is culture as a brand. Architects would spend the next 50 years striving for this form of identifiable iconography. Some would succeed, others would not. However, I do have to say, the Guggenheim is beautiful. 6 out of 10.